What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Sunday watch list. I am making this one a little bit later than usual. So I'm gonna just give you guys my main setups and main levels for the week and just keep it short, right? Pretty simple. On SPY, we're headed back towards the previous all-time highs, which was right here at this 518 level. This is a level that I'm definitely paying attention to. If I go to the hourly, you'll be able to see it a lot clearer, right? Previous all-time high. We had struggle breaking above here and had multiple rejections here. We broke above it FOMC Wednesday. So I feel like it's definitely a level we need to come back to retest. And if we can hold that 518, I'm very interested in going long back into the all-time highs, which is currently at 524. See, we got rejected off that level so far. This also is just looking like a bull flag to me. So you see we have a high, lower high, and then another lower high. Three touches as of right now. And then on the bottom as well, low, uh, lower low here. Just want to see if we don't fully retest 518, then we can take a break and retest of this trend line, this bull flag breakout. See if we catch that up to 524, but preferably, of course, would like the 518 retest. And then anything back below 518, this can start pushing down to this 516 to 515 area and below 515. I think back below 515 is where I'll be interested in shorts. If we get down that low, then that we could start coming down to like the 510 area again. So that's sort of the downside as of right now. More interested in a bounce at 518. QQQ, very similar. I'm looking at this previous all-time higher at 448.63. We broke it and we made a new high here at 449.29. So this is my supply zone here. These two areas have both gotten rejections here. Anything below 440 point, basically like the 441, 440.8.7 area. Below that starts getting us room back down to this 434 demand. Starts giving us room down to this 434 demand zone that held up very well. And for the most part, on the cues, I just want to see a break above the all-time break and retest of all-time high. If I'm gonna be bullish on that. Pretty straightforward on that one. 444 is a big level too that we want to see stay above. As far as my main setups for the week, it's gonna be NVDA and AMD. The semiconductors I have them on Big Watch. Notice how NVIDIA has been making. We broke out of this downtrend here for NVIDIA. You see at a high, lower high, and we broke back above it. We're currently retesting. Trendline has one, two. Want to see this 925 area? You see its resistance here. Retest and hold around that 925 to see if we get a push back into the 970. Now you can see on the hourly here off 970, we had a shooting star and we got a big sell off back to the downside, right? So if we get any type of rejection like that again here, I'll be interested in shorts. But as of right now, I want to catch the bounce off of 925 to catch it up into that area. So that's one of my main watches for the week. AMD as well. I'm really liking AMD. You can see last time we came down into this 175, 174, we held it very well. And look at the move we got from it. It's crazy, right? The move from here got a huge buyers stepped in very aggressively from here, pushed it all the way up. And here we are again. It's kind of almost like an inverse head and shoulders to me. Where we got the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder. But for confirmation, I need this to reclaim 184, break and retest, and then I'm interested in longs. Because if it doesn't do that, you get trapped up here and this gets back below 174. This is an either or setup. If this does break below 174, I am interested in going short down to 160. So either way AMD goes, we have a really good setup, which is why it's going to be my main watch for the week, along with NVIDIA. Meta looks good as well. This looks like a bull flag. Want to see it continue to bounce off 504 and see if we get back above 510. for a push back into 515, 523. These are side watches. Tesla side watch as well. We're approaching key levels here. If I go to the weekly, you'll be able to see that the last area that reversed on Tesla was this 152 area. Buyer stepped in. We're approaching it again. Want to see how we react off of it. Preferably would want to wait for a weekly candle close to confirm it, kind of like this weekly bullish hammer. Something similar in that area here. Below that, this gives us room to 100. Pretty much, right? If that, I don't know if that's gonna happen on Tesla, but this is a first dip buy opportunity to see if we do start to hold that 152. And last but not least, I like SMCI. This 1000 level is going to be pretty big level. You can see its resistance back here, support over here, resistance here. We're using it as resistance again. So we want to see how we react here at 1000. If we continue to reject, then this gives us room down to 854. If we can reclaim and it shows strength along with NVIDIA and AMD, this can push back into highs at 1200. So it's all going to depend on how the semiconductors move together. On the daily chart, it's not looking that bullish, SMCI. So it all depends on how Q's pulls back and how QQQ holds its all-time high. If this is going to start to reject here, FOMC was the reason we broke up higher. So 518 is going to be a major level to watch. Economic data, we have consumer confidence, 10 a.m., which will be 7 a.m. PST. And then we have initial jobless claims Thursday. I believe the market is closed Friday, if I'm not mistaken, but I have to double check. Consumer sentiment, consumer confidence. Remember, you don't want to be in any positions while that news comes out. Other than that, short and simple. SPY 518 level, QQQ all-time high level, NVIDIA, AMD, and Tesla side watch. See if we start picking up on those. But those are gonna be my main watches. I hope everyone has a great week. I'll keep you guys updated. I have a broadcast channel on Instagram where I'm posting my watch list and my setups for the week. So if anything changes in the morning, you guys can get updates there. Underscore Lex Trades on Instagram. Make sure to join the broadcast channel to stay updated. Hope you guys have a great trading week.